It's time to become the best version of yourself and help others do the same. It's Monday morning and we're talking success.
Good Monday morning, everyone. It's great to be here with you. My name's Greg Halliday. I'm coming to you live from the Soul offices in the Soul studio. And we're here on the, what is today, the 23rd of February. We are reaching the stretch run of our Be a Connector month here at Soul. And Soul Naturals is organized not just to help people see the connection between emotional and mental wellness and physical health, but also to bring people together. And we're really, really happy. And we so much enjoy spending time with the Soul community. Even this morning where we're virtual, I'm just going to turn and look a little bit to the chat board. It looks like so many of you already chatted in. And I love that you have chatted in. I love kind of the back and forth. We've got a pretty good conversation going on here between Lydia and Minnie. Yes, I think they're both looking forward to South Padre, which is not this week, but next week. We're going to meet down there. I think we've got 60 or so of the wonderful, wonderful brand specialists here in the Soul community. We're going to get together. We're going to collaborate, spend some time in the sun together. And I think just enjoy what makes Soul so special, which is you. So if you're not joining us in South Padre, never fear. We're going to share what comes out of that experience with you. And also, I believe we're set in South Padre to announce the next get-together, which will be later on this year. And you can join us then. So if you're not at South Padre, come with us. Come spend the time. You won't regret it. It's worth carving out some space in your schedule to do it. Anyway, let's just say hello to a bunch of you here. I see Maria there, and I see Val, and I see Eric, and Maria, and Marty. Good morning, and Minnie, and Victoria. Good to see all of you on. Jenny, how you doing? And Jaliva. Oh, it's always great to see you, Jaliva. Now, let me just ask those of you listening in, if you've not chatted, say hi to us, because that's how you get in the drawing this morning. Now, we are having a little extra fun during Connectors Month here at Soul. I think I mentioned this last week. We're going to give you the whole scoop today, and we're also going to celebrate some of our connectors. Just this past week, we've got another big list of connectors that we want to shout out. And I think I got a little ahead of myself last week. And I mentioned all the scoop products that we're going to give away, but we do have one more week. We have this week as well. So I'm going to give half of them away this week and the other half away next week. I kind of jumped the gun one week, and there you go. There you have it. I'm not anywhere close to perfect, but hey, we're all trying, right? So I'm going to give half of those away this week. And I actually forgot to mention one of the scoop products last week. We're going to add that one in. So there's a bonus. It's not just, that I will do half this week. We're going to add one in and do the other half next week, okay? So the way you get in that drawing is you got to chat in. And also, what's unique this month is Be a Connector. So what we have, B's listening, and B's got a nice list of everyone who's been a connector here. And so chat in. If you're on that list, if you're on B's Connectors list, that's what's going to get you in this drawing today. Same thing next week, okay? So do it again next week. I know so many of you, this is just something that you do. You're always opening your mouth and sharing Soul with people. And if you haven't tried it yet, try it. You got this last week of our Connectors Month. Remember that during this month, when someone tries a Soul product for the first time because of you, you're their mentor. They actually begin their new experience and are connected into the Soul community. And you, in addition to all the normal things that happen for the mentor, you actually get a bottle of Soul Connect spray, which is perfect for this time of year. We just mentioned last week how there are different ways people use it. It's a surface cleaner. It's also an emotional regulator. And for a variety of different health reasons, there are people who use it where they'll actually spray it on them like a perfume. Yep, you heard it. You heard that right. Some people are a little surprised by that, but we shouldn't be. You can kind of tune in to, in fact, check out last week's live stream. A few people shared how they did that with the Connect spray. That's still going on. So remember, we've got this whole week. This whole week, we'll still do that as well. And then at the end of today's broadcast, we're going to give away the first 3 of our Scoop products, which are game changers for people. All right. Looks like, I'm just looking at Lisa Kanapke. She just got her Connect Spray. Yes, way to go, Lisa. I saw you on the list. And a bunch of you here connecting. In fact, if you just got your Connect Spray this month in February as part of Be a Connector, chat it in, okay? And if you have an experience with it, something that you used it for that you really liked and you want to share it, by all means, chat it in and share that today, okay? Because I will say this, our special focus this morning is about putting your voice out there. This is something we all can do. All of us in Soul can put our voice out there. You never know who might be in a similar situation to yours or the exact situation. And putting our voice out there gives them a solution. It gives them hope, just gives them that uplift, that little difference. That's our focus today, is different ways in which we put our voice out there. And we're going to come back to that. And we've got a special guest this morning who's going to announce a wonderful tool and way that you can put your voice out there. In fact, everyone can do it. You can do it as a brand specialist, but also anyone who uses a Soul product can do this and make a difference. And that's going to be announced this morning in just a minute. But first, let's do some recognition, okay? Let's do some shout outs. So our connectors, just this past week, it's another big list. So get ready. Our connectors are Abigail Frederick. There you are again, and Alvaro Medina and Nuvia and Amanda Rivera, Angela Brzeski, Anita Carpenter's a connector yet again this week, and Samaru, way to go, and Anthony Merida, he's in there quite a bit, Selena Montano, Charlotte Sullivan, Chris Hedrick, Connie Siegel, and Courtney Brown. There's our first group of connectors. I've seen a few of those names before this month, so way to go. You're on the list again. And we have Craig and Sandy Hendricks on there. I think that's their second time at least this month. Danielle Gianni, way to go, Danielle. David Schlabach, I had dinner with David up there with Anita and Annette and Sue and that great team they've got in Michigan. That was so great meeting them. David Tapia, way to go. Diana Mejias, Dioselina Manjarres, way to go, Dioselina. Dolores, Granny D, and Kona, way to go, Dolores. Dora Corral, and Eric Patterson. Not his first time on this list either. Well done, Eric. Aaron Gerke and Gabriela Arguello, or Arguello. I'm not quite sure. It depends on if we have the little dots on the U on that name. Gaia Stepanian, way to go, Gaia. And Genoveva Valencia. Basheen Baker again is a connector. That's a few times this month. Basheen Idalmis Romero, Jackie Stevens. Yet there is a connector extraordinaire. Jackie, I think we're going to see her down in South Padre. Quiet connector, I would say, Jackie. Quiet, but not afraid to put her voice out there and make a difference for others. Jenny Mercano, way to go, Jenny. And Jim Winter. And Johnny Guerrero, Jose Luis Avina, Chris DeVilliers, KB Brunius, who has a wonderful podcast, by the way. If you haven't watched her podcast, she's on here again. And Lydia Ferrantino, well done, Lydia. And that's just the first page. That's our first page. I think we got more, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we have Lydia Rutov. Way to go, Lydia. Lydia's been on here all month long. I think I've seen her every single week. What a great example, Lydia. Way to go. Lindsay Hall is on here. Lisa Manchester, another connector extraordinaire. And Janet Vergara. Way to go, Janet. Luisa Fiares. And Luisa, we're going to get to meet her down in South Padre. Looking forward to that. And Maria Soto. Maria Lopez is on here multiple times. Maria Sanchez. Maria Balderas. Maria Bisiachi. You can see we've got a few Marias here. Boy, I'll tell you what, we got a good group of Marias. Maria Elena Guzman also. Maria Isabel Benitez. Maria Juana Magana Mendoza. Way to go. Maria Marisol Montesano. Another quiet powerhouse. What a wealth of experience does Marisol have. And you know what? She's not going to be on here. I know Marisol and how she works directly one-on-one with people. So probably not on here. But Marisol's maybe someone who you've helped will hear this. And we want to just shout out to all the good that you do. Pati Trujillo is on here. And Merari Nunez. Way to go, Merari. Mary Somariba is on here. Mignon Rogers. Way to go, Mignon. And Miladis Mateo. Miriam Alvarez. Miriam Dominguez. Molly Heckard. Way to go, Molly, for being a connector. You know what? I just love doing this. What a great response, such great activity and willingness to share this month of February. Way to be a connector. Anavet and Jesus Conde, no surprise there, also connectors extraordinaire. Noelia Jones and Osbeidi Figueroa is on here, and Pedro Rivera Soto. Penny Nickerson. Oh, Penny and her family. You know what? One time we hiked the backside of Timp with Penny and her family. And let me tell you what, those kids can hike. They're not kids anymore, but they were kind of more like young when we hiked, and they were impressive. And Raquel Robles Pedilla, way to go, Raquel. Rebecca Mejia, Sebastiana Santiago, Silvia Solorzano, Sue Friesen, and Teresa Choke. And there we have our next list. But is that all? No, it's not all. We're still going. We're going to keep going here. Valerie Bledsoe. Now, Valerie, same thing. What amazing job. And Vera Carter, Dr. Vera Carter Shields. If you haven't met Dr. Vera, I hope you can. So it's been a bit. She's been to a few soul things. I think we'll see her again. She's another one of my favorite people. Veronica Martinez is on here, and Wanda Bunn, and Wendy Reyes, and Yariel Diaz, Fabiola Sandoval. You can tell because we got these names centered. We're getting to the end of the list this week. Rebecca Gonzalez, and Dion Molden. So, wow, that was great to go through all those names. We wanted to give you each a shout out. So now let's welcome in our guest today, because we're going to take some time and talk a little bit about putting your voice out there and being a connector, because all of these connectors, and I'm going to just make some space here and welcome our guest, Mr. Kendall Bird, our Vice President of Brand here at Soul Naturals. And Kendall, we were kind of having fun talking about this topic of putting your voice out there. Anyone can do it. You can do it from the very start. I know some people who from their very first product had a great experience that they put out there. Mm-hmm. Or you can do it, down the road whenever you're feeling it. So let me just turn a minute at a time to Kendall, because Kendall, you got something that you're going to share with us this morning that's right there in this category of how I can put my voice out there.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'd like to apologize. The text went out, and I put that on there, and I guess AI got a hold of it and said something about handsome and engaging guest. I don't know how that happened.
Well, did anybody get the text that's on this morning? If you got the text this morning reminding you of Monday Morning Talking Success, chat in there, because I happened to notice that. Oh, Jenny got it, Kendall, and okay.
Yeah,
so
I need to apologize because I did not put that in there.
Yeah.
So I think
and why would you?
I think AI got a hold of it and said that, because I exactly put the most handsome man in the world,
okay.
and this engaging. I don't know what that was.
So
to be quite honest.
So AI deleted the most.
Yeah.
You know what though? It still works. Kendall.
Yeah. But it's all right. I'm all right.
Very good. Well, he is a handsome man. And look at that beard.
Thank you.
Come on. That right now is the thing I wish I could. Never mind. I'm going to leave myself out of that. I'm just going to admire the beard. Okay. So yes, please talk to us, Kendall.
So if you've been on the site at all and looking around and shopping there, you've probably come across when you've gone into a product some little stars over here that I hope you've noticed. And so we've added this to the site, and we've wanted to do this for a very long time. We understand how very important this is for the brand and for getting the message out there, and for the people to understand that other people have had experiences with it and are pleased by it, and it's working for them. It's very powerful, and we understand how powerful that is. So we've wanted to do this for a long time. And now we've accomplished it, and so it's really cool.
So every product on the Soul site now has stars. All of the products. Okay. And here's a 5-star product in Adaptable.
Yeah, how about that?
5-star product. Yes, sirree. Okay.
And so if you come down and after you've read all the good stuff on the page, you'll find that at the bottom are the actual reviews. Now, we've also, which is common with all sites, is that if you click that, it'll take you down to that part of the page. And so then you can read the different reviews that have been left. And you can see that we've got a fair amount of reviews that you can go through. And they're very engaging, and we appreciate everybody who has left a review for us thus far. But you can also go in and you can leave a review. But at the bottom here, you'll see this little button, and you can hit that button.
Now that's new.
Yeah.
That's new. Okay.
And you can hit that button, and it'll pop up this little window, and you can type in a little your review, and you can hit save.
So Kendall, are you saying?
I didn't.
Oh, you can't. But you can't submit a blank one, obviously.
Yeah, no.
So Kendall, you're saying that anybody on here this morning, if they haven't left a review yet, let's say you've tried Adaptable, you can go do it now.
You can
It's up
absolutely
and
do it.
running.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Or anybody anywhere.
Yep. So also, and you can go to your account. We'll go to Johnny's account here, and you can go to your recent orders. And at the top of your recent orders, you'll find a little button here that says "Leave a Review," and so you can click
I like that.
And here's a list of all the products that you have ordered. And so if you've ordered it, then we allow you to make a review of it. And so then you can
You can write whatever you want.
you
in
can
there.
go to any product that you've
So Kendall, does this include every product I've ever ordered, or just more recently ordered?
That's a good question. I do believe it's the entire history of the
your
world.
orders.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So this is pretty. I don't know if anyone has. This has been up and running for a day or two.
Oh, it's a week.
A week.
Yeah.
So if you have not seen this yet, I wonder if anybody is on here this morning and you've seen this. What you're telling us, Kendall, is that I can go into my orders, my order history, and if I click leave a review, it's going to pull up, every order I've had. And so any good experience I've had now, just go to my order history and I can go leave a review there. So that's it.
So I'd imagine most people on this show today will have several of these in their box.
Yeah.
And if you can see over here, there's a little
Little tag on it or
tag,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
This Cinemate, I did a little thing. I said my hug in a mug, and I
I
put
wonder
it through.
where you got that.
I just came up with it, just off the fly, all by myself.
And we also heard it from some of our wonderful soul brand specialists. But there we go. Yeah.
Several
Okay.
times.
Yeah.
So anyway, I put that in there, and it got approved.
Oh, okay.
Somebody approved
Yeah.
it. I think it might have been me.
So I can look back at any time I can go into reviews I've already placed of products I've ordered, and I can see whether or not they were approved.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now here's one right here that I've left, and it's pending. It hasn't been approved yet. And so what we're doing is we're making sure that there's not things in there that shouldn't be, like disease names or vulgarity or anything like that.
Right. It wouldn't have anything to do with how good the review is,
No.
because we and I wanted to mention this, Kendall, as people leave reviews, I look at reviews and testimonials this way. The truth with soul is more than good enough. I hope no one ever feels the pressure to give a good review or to maybe like embellish the review. I mean, I can get excited about something and it might sound even better than it was, but that normal, I get that. But I never need to bring anything in there beyond what actually happened, because the truth is good enough. The reviews, we like to hear all of it. The good, the bad, the ugly. There's not very much ugly. It's pretty rare with soul. It's usually, or bad. It's usually good or great. But we want to hear it all. We're never going to judge it for what the review is, but it's what you said. It would be things like...
I think it actually adds depth to it when somebody says, I had this issue with it, or I something happened like a healing crisis or something.
Yeah.
Um,
We learn from it.
we learn from
And
it.
people get reality.
Yeah, they see it and they're like, oh, that's kind of what I felt, or oh, I could imagine feeling that, or whatever. And so it makes it feel, it gives it depth. So I wouldn't shy away from any of that.
Yeah, but like you said, we have to, at a corporate level, we do have to look at legal. We try to keep disease names off, even though it may be the real experience. We try to think of a way that is not going to be legally problematic for either the company or for any of our brand specialists. So that's the reason for the review by our team. Okay.
So, and if for some reason something got rejected for some reason, it'll say that over here. It'll say rejected. And at that point, you'll have the opportunity to edit it. Like, oh, I said one of the words.
I said like depression, and we, even though it might be a real thing, we try to keep that word.
Yeah, that one's one of those that's right there on the edge.
It's a little bit. Sometimes, yeah,
Some people
depending on
might
how
feel
it's
like-
used.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on how it's used. Yeah.
And then then you can edit that out and say what you want to say there, and then we'll relook at it.
Okay, that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we've had this for a few days. What other features? Is there any other feature with this review so I can go right to the products where I order them and I can leave a review, or I can go to my orders? Are those the two places that I can go?
That's correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and so all right, is that it? Is there more to this story?
Well, there's a lot more.
Okay.
In fact, so I guess. Before I go to that,
Okay.
Let's go back to our main page here, and at the top there's a button here, and I think you were showing this the other day on the show. But
It's good to come back here
Yeah.
again. This is brand new as well, right?
yes, so there's this reviews page. Now this is different than those other reviews in that these are general Soul company, Soul products reviews, not specific to a product review.
Okay.
And so on this page, it's really cool. We've gathered some videos from some people, and we have put them on there. We've got several pages of written reviews by people that we've gathered over the years. From
Love
off our sites and off of
social media.
and things like that. And in fact, if you want to leave a review for this page, there's not an editor like for the individual product. So if you want to leave a general review for Soul, just email it to me, Kendall at Soul Naturals, or Hope at Soul Naturals, or Carly at Soul Naturals, and we'll make sure it gets on this page.
Okay. So this
For
is,
now.
So this is a different, when it's non-specific, when not tied to a product, in other words, or it might be about Soul to community. It might be about our business with Soul.
Yeah.
I know Anita talks about this a lot. Anita Carpenter, she says, for so many people, almost everybody, it's health that brings them in. But she says, for me, it was the money, it was the income that she was looking for to make a difference in her life. Now, of course, she loved what it was tied to in the health, but the income was a need. And so this would be, in fact, there's Anita down there as you scroll into it. So Kendall, can they send you? So you could do a written review, or I could do a selfie video and then email that. Either one of those. I can email a video to you or a written to Kendall at soulnaturals.com.
That's correct. And you can even upload it to one of the sites, or type it into one of our many Facebook pages, the One Soul or whatever, and we'll find them there. In fact, all these reviews that we have on the shop pages now are from that. That was one of the reasons we couldn't do the star system before, is because we didn't have enough reviews. We needed to gather reviews, and we didn't have enough reviews to put it on there. So it was this chicken and egg kind of a thing. So we gathered a bunch of reviews, put them on there. But now we still need more reviews from you. And specifically, we need capsule product reviews.
Okay.
We've got lots for the 4 signature drinks, and quite a few for the scoop drinks, or scoops products.
Yeah.
And adaptable, as you saw, we had tons there for that. But for our product, our capsule products, we'd love for you to go and take some time and leave reviews for those.
That would be, yeah, and I'll tell you, the capsules, whoa, when we look at them, because in fact, I'm running to a meeting with Blake after this, Blake Christensen, who is our vice president of supply chain. And boy, he's making batch after batch. We're the numbers of product being purchased and used are right there with the drinks of these capsules, but we don't have those reviews. So I love that, Kendall. So that's an invitation this morning.
Yeah.
Get on there and look at the capsule products that have made a difference for you. Get on there and leave a review, because we want to populate those so people can see what's really going on with those. Or, in the context of our theme this morning is put your voice out there. Your voice might be the voice that they hear. Someone else's voice might not resonate, but yours might be the one they hear what you wrote. And those are the words they go that turn the light bulb on for them. And they go, I need to do that. Or I know the person who right now is going through that. And I had no idea that this product could be of help to them. So looks like Marty is already, she's like, will do. She's going to get on and do that, Kendall. So tell me, there's probably, I have a feeling there's more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in fact, we are so interested in you leaving some reviews for our products. We are going to put a little money towards it. And what I mean by that is we're going to do a drawing of $200, a $200 gift certificate to Amazon that we will give to a random drawn person that has left a review on a product.
Okay.
So here are the rules. For every review you leave, your name gets put into the bucket one time.
Okay.
The system only allows you actually to do one review per product.
Okay.
But you could leave a review for every product, and every one that you do between today and next Sunday.
So the end of this week through Sunday?
Through Sunday night.
Okay.
We will put those names of everybody who has left a review, including members, specialists, anybody who has done that. So tell everybody to do it, because then their name will be put in a drawing, and we'll draw that out, and we'll announce who that is on next Monday morning.
Okay, so that's a did you say $200?
$200
Amazon gift card. And all you got to do is leave reviews for something that's changing your life for the good. All you got to do is put your voice out there and make that difference for someone else. We'll put you in the drawing, and sounds like each review you leave gets you a ticket in the drawing.
So each review that has been approved.
It's got to be approved.
Yeah. So
okay.
For any of those reasons that we talked about earlier.
Yeah, and there's no reason we wouldn't approve them unless, as Kendall mentioned, we want to leave disease names off. So don't put a disease name in there. That would be a reason. Or obviously, if someone's just playing with the system and doing unrelated things just to play with it, obviously we wouldn't approve that review. So, but if it's a sincere review, it's going to be we're going to be good.
Excellent.
Okay. Yes. All right.
So if you have any questions about this, Carly's going to put up a video on socials today, and so it's a very good video that goes through all this stuff. And so all the answers will be there. Also check the Soul Scoop tomorrow. It comes out every Tuesday for any more information there.
Okay, so Soul Scoop's coming out. Look for that email. It's worth it to check your email, by the way. I know not everyone does that now. And we understand that. We all have our ways that we get most of our information. But with Soul, check your email, because Soul Scoop will give you additional information. Okay, I love this. So we've got more ways for me to put my voice out there. I got to tell you, I so often hear the story as I go to different meetings, or whether they're Zoom meetings or in person, and someone will say, I heard someone say this, and that's why I tried these products. And there'll be somebody in the room that knows them that'll go, I've been telling them that for months. And why didn't they hear it? When this person who first told them, but when somebody else left their review, because it was the voice that they needed to hear that made sense to them, or the timing was right. There's lots of reasons, aren't there? So I do think one simple thing we can all do to be connectors in a good way for people is just put our voice out there. And I think we got a great opportunity this week. Sounds like there's a lot of good fun drawings going on. We've got the one that Kendall just announced for us throughout this week. And then remember, as you're a connector and people place that first order, there's another drawing. So if you don't win the Amazon gift card, you'll be also next Monday in another drawing for the Scoop products. Anything else? I'll see. Maria says, is there a limit to how long the review can be? Does it limit the characters? Do we know?
I would imagine, but I think there's plenty of room. I don't think you can write a novel, but I think there's plenty of room to write a good review there.
Yeah, why don't you test us, Maria?
Yes.
Put what you need to put. Yeah, and we'll let us know if that. I think there's ample, as Kendall said, there's ample space there. Should be. Okay, so how about we move to? Are we good with? We're going to do our drawing here to end out today. But I wondered, Kendall. Now I mentioned South Padre, and we're going to meet a bunch of us next week. Again, so excited to see so many of you. Never fear, if you couldn't make it work this time, we're going to announce the next one. Make plans to get together with us on the next one. But this one is coming in South Padre. Kendall, you're coming. And by the way, I understand Amy Bird, your wife, who, by the way, if you were at Soul Ignite, Amy did a really neat thing on the first night of Soul Ignite. And Amy's coming with Kendall. Did you have a little announcement with regard to that?
Yeah, she's going to bring her sound bowls.
Okay.
And she'll spend some time with groups of you if you'd like. And we do have kind of a tight schedule. I mean, there's a lot going on in South Padre, but in the down times and mornings and evenings and what have you, she is willing to spend a little bit of time and do some sound sessions with groups of you and individuals if you can work that out with her. So
okay,
I'm excited about it.
If you haven't done the sound bowls, connect with Kendall. You know how to get to him. Kendall at Soul Naturals. Super easy. Or if you're connected with Amy, I know Amy's connected with a lot of people on. Just connect with Amy and set up something. That'll be something directly with Amy, okay? You can talk to Kendall, you can talk to Amy, but she'll be down there and she's bringing the sound bowls. We thought you'd want to hear that.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can, even once we get out there, you don't have to do it in advance. Once we get out there, you can we can work it out,
Yeah. Okay.
And as I was coming in, Jordan wanted me to remind everybody that the dress for South Padre is casual. Casual first night, casual second day, casual third day, casual.
Yeah.
No ties or fancy dresses.
Yeah, it's downtime.
Yeah.
But it's going to be fun time and busy time in the funnest sense of busy. Sometimes busyness to me can be a negative, but not at Soul. Our business is going to be fun time and collaboration, and you don't need to dress up or anything. Yeah, be relaxed.
Yeah,
flip-flop. It's flip-flop weather.
Lots of fun things going on at that event. So we're going to eat good. We're going to do some fun things. So I'm excited.
We're going to eat together. We're going to collab together. We're going to get out on the beach together. We're going to get in a boat together. It's going to be lots of fun.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Let's do our drawing to end out today. Does that sound good, everybody? So we're going to do 3 today. 3 of the Scoop. And I think we're going to do, we're probably going to save the Royal for Jordan, because he's going to, next week, he'll be in Monday Morning Talk Success, and he's going to culminate the Be a Connector month. And we're going to leave 3 of the Scoop products for him. He's going to do Soul Royal Avant Greens and the other flavor of Soul Complete. We're going to do Infatuate, because I wanted to do this one, because when people start to use Soul Nutrition and they meet the Soul community, they become infatuated. Okay, so we're going to give away that. We're going to give away my favorite new flavor of Soul Complete, the natural vanilla creme, which is like a creme brulee in a protein shake that, by the way, heals your gut as its superpower and has a full dose of electrolytes. And we threw in a few good fats as well. It's so complete and is loaded with adaptogens as well. It's what I take in the morning now. This is what I had this morning, right here and right here, a scoop into 2 scoops, and this was my morning. And then we're also going to give away Good Vibrations, because you know what? Our plan in 2026 is to attract people to you and to us at Soul Naturals by just giving out a lot of good vibrations, right? And that's what this is all about. This is a fiber that tastes good and fiber. That simple answer. Just put a little bit into your diet. Start little, and then you grow a little bit, and everything gets more leveled. Less swings of any kind. I will say less sugar swings and fat swings if you're eating things sometimes or the fats are a little high. And I would say mood swings because for that same reason that it levels out nutrition as it's delivered to the cells when that's part of our diet. And it keeps the body moving so that the toxins and chemicals don't stay there. They move out in the normal flow of the day. So these are the 3 that we're going to give away today. So let's do that. We got our bowl here. All right. So I'm going to let's do first Infatuate. Kendall's going to draw for us.
Oh.
Birdman's going to draw. So, all right. As soon as he pulls one out, that's going to be our Infatuate winner for today. These are for people. Remember, to get in this drawing, you had to chat and you had to be a connector this week. So we got that exclusive.
Oh.
And it's Lydia. Lydia, look at that. You're the first name out, Lydia. Infatuate. And I will tell you, Lydia has helped a lot of people become infatuated with Soul Naturals. Now we're going to be the good vibrations. Okay? We're giving out the good vibrations. These are intestinal excitations. Oh, and look at that. It's Eric Patterson. Eric Patterson, I happen to know this is a man who values his fiber. He's for many years scooped fiber. Before he was part of Soul, he was super happy to see this and to taste it. So, all right, Eric, well done, my friend. And now we got what I had this morning. It is so complete that it's called Soul Complete. And by the way, it'll work on your gut. We're going to give that away. And the last one, Kendall, who do we got here?
Anita Carpenter.
Anita. Well, I think Anita won a couple of weeks ago. So, Anita, you got some real karma going on there. Good for you. Okay, so there's Anita. All right. Well done, you 3.
If you connected and you chatted in, you're making your own karma.
I'll tell you what, there were tons of connectors, and I think more, I'm looking at that pile in the list, more people needed to chat in and get on live. So if you've got a team that you saw as a connector, chat them up about coming on next Monday, okay? So let's get them in the bowl for Monday because we want to make sure that they get a chance too. It's a lot of these fun drawings. And Jordan's going to do 3 more. He's going to do Avant Greens, the 40 serving Soul Royal, and the other Soul Complete next week too. And don't forget about leave a review, okay? Spread the word. Let's put our voices out there. Kendall, any final words you'd like to say?
I just think you should go and leave a review. I think get your name in the bucket, win $200 to Amazon.
Do some good. Get your voice out there and win some prizes while you're at it. Thank you, everybody. It's great to be with you this morning. We will see you next Monday on Monday Morning Talking Success.